Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to animate using Firealpaca. So Firealpaca is the painting program I use to do all my speed paints. It's great, it's free, always will be. I might link them down and below, I don't know. Anyways, let's get started. So you're going to need to be on onion skin mode to do animation on Firealpaca. So right here you can see what is on the bottom and on top. So right now I'm on the bottom layer, and so green will be on top and red will be on the bottom. This will be easier to see in a moment. But yes, so that green line and that red line. So the green means it's on top, and the red means it's on the bottom. And the reason why we have those layers is so you can make the pose you want and the pose you want to get to and then animate in between. Or so you can just start with one pose and gradually get to the next pose you want to animate, or whatever you're animating. It makes things really simple and easy. So for simplicity's sake, we're just going to be animating a cute little smiley face. So I've already got the base drawn, making sure you're on onion skin mode. Second layer, so you can see the red is what's on the bottom. And let's see if I can draw a circle similar to what I already had. It's funny how you can so easily draw one thing and it looks perfect, and then it just doesn't work. And you can always copy and paste. I kind of like to redraw things because it makes the lines move a bit more, and it gives it a bit more depth, in my opinion. Makes it look cooler. So here I am trying to draw a face, and now you can see I'm making the eye smaller because we're going to make it wink. It's getting ahead of myself. Alright, so draw another smiley face. I am going to show you two ways to animate this. We'll get into that a little further on into the video. But for now, let's watch me struggle to draw a smiley face. And if you guys are wondering, all my videos are voiceover. I would have loved to do this video live so there weren't as many awkward pauses, but I only have one USB port in my computer, so I can only use my tablet or my microphone, not both. But as you can see, I just went through and redrew, so I did it backwards. So you can see wink, and then going back into a normal open eye. And I like to do that. You don't have to do it. You can just put it on loop and make it work. And then you'll see the export in onion layer mode, so that won't show up unless onion layer mode is on. So make sure that's on, then you can export the layers and get the layers you need. There's also an autoplay button right below the onion skin mode where you can see what your GIF or animation will look like, and you can change the various speeds and whatnot, which is always nice. And you can see which speed fits your animation best. So now we're just gonna get layers. I'm just gonna put everything on my desktop for simplicity's sake. Ignore that. So yeah, wait for it to download. And here I get interrupted by my dog. I'm sorry. If there are long or awkward pauses, it's most likely my dog begging for attention. But, so yeah, then oftentimes it'll pop up a little thing that says, do you want to open Firealpaca? Something. As you can see, I've had my fair share of Firealpaca problems, but they're easy to fix. But then you just go to Firealpaca Doga. And I've been to this website enough times that it just translates everything for me. a thing in the top will pop up and say, do you want to translate this to whatever language you prefer? So here we are, and you just export your files. And I know there's a faster way to do this, but I'm using my tablet and I don't want to reach for my keyboard. So press open, and then you can scroll down and see your animation. So there are your pictures. You can rearrange your pictures by clicking and then dragging them where you want. And then there's what your GIF or animation will look like. There are various things you can do. You can change the size, so the pixel size, well, how many pixels your video is taking up, whatnot. There's a loop and insert Firealpaca logo. I don't want the logo, so I just took it off. And then you can also see other people's animations by scrolling down. And then you just press create GIF, press download. It'll take you to another page. And this is all safe, by the way. It won't give your computer any viruses. Then you just open it in like your Windows or your picture folder, whatever you want to call it, and there you go. You have your GIF, and that's one way to do it. That's the way Firealpaca wants you to do it. There are two ways to do it. So the second way is you go into your movie maker. I'm using Windows because it's what I have, and it works. And you just import your files once again, and importing. I'm sorry, you guys. I should have sped this part up. Anyways, just go to File, Desktop. Once again, there's a faster way to do this, but I'm using my pen with my tablet, so I don't have my keyboard with me right now. So now they're all exported in. And then for this, so for a normal movie, you can change the speed at which your video goes. If I can find the edit button. But for this, you can only, because this is just pictures, you have to choose the duration. And so, yeah, because this is pictures and not already a video, you have to choose the duration for which you want your videos, for which you want your pictures to be shown on screen. So right now it's 7 seconds. Move it down to 1. That's still really long. And for some reason there's a duplicate layer. I do know why. I accidentally pressed duplicate. But so you can see, and then yeah, like one's not going to do it, so you just have to go in and type in the duration you want. I'll show you what 0.6 and 0.1 look like in a moment. It'll be much faster and easier. It's not as easy as Firealpaca. It takes a bit more time because you have to go frame by frame, or you can highlight a bunch of frames and do that. But this is another option, and it doesn't require internet, unlike the first option. So there are pros and cons to both. This one I don't know how to loop it, which is okay for me because I do more short animations than GIFs, so I don't have a need to loop it. What just happened? Oh, yes. So oftentimes when I'm editing my videos, Windows Movie Maker will be slow, and so I'll save it all and editing program. I'll save it all and then open it back up so it has it all just in as one big file, and it'll work faster for me. So that's what I was doing. Yeah. And here now I'll show you, I'll go down to 0.6 seconds and then 0.1 second. It's just you playing around with what you want. You're gonna want it to be below 1 second for how long you want each picture to be, because you want the pictures to go through seamlessly so it looks like a video and not a bunch of pictures stitched together, even though that's what it is. That's what most GIFs are. Yeah. You can see it goes much faster and it looks a bit better. Still not quite there, so I just jumped to the it's not really the extreme because it worked fairly well, but it's really all about you playing around with it. So just moving everything to 0.1. And oh. Yes. But so another thing with animation you need to keep in mind is how many frames do you want? Do you want your GIF or animation to look choppy? Because that's a style. Choppy animation is a style. Do you want it to be smooth? And depending on that, you can choose how many frames you have per second and whatnot. And that's what the finished GIF in the video editor is. I don't know how. I think I already said this, but I already said I don't know how to loop on this one, but then you just save it like normal, and there you go. That's how you animate on Firealpaca. Hopefully next time, my next tutorial won't be so full of fun, awkward pauses, and I'll be better able to explain it to you. Anyways,